Yeah, g'day folks. Welcome back to the exciting world of Ocker 251. Yeah, we've managed to push the bus body down the back, and I can just back this under my carport for now. Once I get that cab off, I'll bring it right under. But yeah, she's a bit of a mess around here at the moment, excuse my mess. But I've got the bus body in there. It's just I'll clear that shed out a bit more when it comes time to work on that. If I decide to do anything with it or sell it, I'm not quite sure yet what I'm doing with the body. Today's little adventure, I've just got the old gurney out and given her a bit of a clean up in here. I spoke to Paul from East Coast Ocker Spares, discussing the gearbox, and he's advised me to take the top plate off this gearbox and have a look inside. I should be able to tell what fifth gear and that's like, so that's going to be the plan today. But yeah, I'm planning on heading over to Melbourne in a week or so and visiting Paul and Ian and talking through some options and have a look into at a build they've got in progress. So yeah, all right, well, I'll just set this camera up and we'll whip the top off this and have a look. There we go, that come off easy. No wonder it's got a bit of a leak. There's no gasket or sealant there. Don't know if there should be some sort of sealant, but it doesn't look like it's got much. Alright. What can we see down in here? Let me find somewhere to climb up. I don't know if this is the side I was meant to be taken off or the other side. I'll have a look in here anyway. Yeah, okay. Just get you in here for a bit of a look. See the gears down there. I'm not really sure what I'm looking at here, but I'll get my hands down there in a minute, see what I can feel down in there and have a bit of a look. I actually think it's all right. Doesn't look like any chip teeth or anything, or any of the hardening's come off. It's, all the teeth look in pretty good nick. I'm going to think that's probably all right. Okay, well, I'll take a few photos of that and I'll have a chat with Paul Knott and see what he thinks. But from what I can see there, it looks like it might be okay. I'll get away with this gearbox. All right. You can see on this selector arm, from what I've seen in the manuals, that's normally 2 holes, but somebody has obviously cut this out or die grinded it or something, and that's now a slot on the bottom, so I think there's going to be a fair bit of dicking around to get that into the correct position. Let's lift that up onto there. And we'll put the top bolt through. This seems to be going on better than it did yesterday, so I possibly had the selector in here in the wrong position. But we'll have a look. We'll nip that up, and then we'll try changing gears. Okay. Okay, we're up in the cab. Let's see if we can change gears. Yeah, no, that's definitely... I can't move that over to the right at all, so something's wrong there. I think I'm going to need to take that top off, move it into the slot on the other side, possibly. Alright, let's go and have another play around with it. Alright, so I had a bit of a chat with Paul from East Coast Docker to check a few things, and I'm pretty sure we worked out what's wrong. I did take the top off again just to make sure everything was lined up, but it looks like I had this this selector linkage here. I had it on the wrong side of this arm, so let's put all this together and see how we go. So I just couldn't select reverse at all before, and you could just feel the gear lever was in the totally wrong position. So we'll just nip this up a bit and then line them up. Whoop. If I go from underneath, move this coffee out of my way. I reckon that's about where that has to go. I'll nip that one up. That'd be right. Lucky it's not a 10 milli. Better be able to find it. Actually, I'll put this one on this side. Doesn't quite fit under that nut. It's been bodged up in the past, this, so nothing is quite as it should be.
Come on. It's not Monday. Right, I'll take this camera off of here and we'll have a look up in here now. Gear lever looks like it's sitting a lot better anyway. Yeah, it feels better. Reverse, first, second, third, fourth, fifth. Yeah, that's all good. Okay, so pay attention when you pull things apart and take a photo that you can see it. Because I could have sworn that that arm was on the other side of this. But anyway, there you go. All good. Okay, so yeah, I didn't realise a video I recorded yesterday didn't have the sound on it. So what we ended up doing was yeah, getting the bull bar and that off, and we sorted out that linkage issue. Anyway, I don't know why I bothered with that, because we've had to disconnect everything in here. So now I've yeah, disconnected the gearbox linkage, the transfer case cables, radiator hoses, and taking the side covers. I'll take the other side cover off. But yeah, we sort of just plodded along yesterday and removed the headlights and grille, etc. And I'll give you a bit of all these bits here is just all like busted up rubber from under the radiator mounts, so I'll have to throw some new rubber under that, but it'll be getting a new radiator anyway. Radiator. We'll get a new horn too, because that sounds like a little Japanese car horn. But if we have a look under here, it's a bit wet today in Perth. But you can see this, yeah, you can see the corrosion in that front cross member, so yeah, I'll have to pull all that out and where are we? Yeah, I'll have to pull all that out and weld it all up. Excuse the ropes going everywhere. I've just got a tarp over the top of it at the moment to keep the water out. So yeah, I'll just keep plodding along. And we'll get into the cab in a sec and pull that other side cover off and keep disconnecting things. I've taken the two front cab mount bolts off. Got to do the rear ones, the aircon, and some brake lines and stuff, obviously. And then she should be ready to lift off. I don't think that'll happen today because of the weather, and I've got no one here to help me. And all right. Okay, we've got both engine side covers and stuff off. We also removed the fan, the gear lever, which is here. I'm basically just following through on the manual, disconnecting things as I go. And yeah. All right, carry on.